I turned 30 this year, and according to Martha Stewart, there are 30 kitchen skills I should master before then. And what better way to learn than a 30-part series we can do together? Here's part 4, how to frost a cake and the difference between frosting and icing. What is the difference? You'll be glad to know there is a difference between frosting and icing. Broad terms, frosting is thick and fluffy, mostly used to fill the inside of cakes or to decorate the outside of cakes, while icing is thinner and glossier and normally used as a glaze or for decoration on cookies. There are many different types of frosting, the most famous being American buttercream, but there's also cream cheese frosting, Swiss meringue, buttercream frosting, and Italian meringue buttercream frosting. Loads of different varieties. But in this video, we're gonna make American buttercream frosting, the classic birthday cake frosting. For this recipe, we'll need cream butter, confection sugar, and a small amount of liquid. For icing, you pretty much just subtract the butter. This will give a very smooth consistency that can normally be thick enough to coat the surface of a cookie or drizzled on top of a cake, like a pound cake or a loaf. Icing sets quickly and stiffens as it dries, making it perfect for that glaze on Christmas cookies. Royal icing is also a very popular type of icing. This is typically confectionery sugar, powdered sugar, along with a liquid of some sort. But for royal icing, you add egg whites or meringue powder to make it harder when it dries. It kind of acts like a glue, perfect for gingerbread cookies and gingerbread houses. Okay, but now that we know the difference, let's go make some frosting and ice us a cake. Martha Stewart's basic buttercream calls for 6 sticks of butter, 9 cups of powdered sugar, and 1.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. I did read the reviews that said this is pretty sweet, so I'm gonna start with 3 cups of sugar and then taste as I go, and I'll let you know how many I end up using. Start with your 6 sticks of unsalted butter and 3 cups of powdered sugar. Mix on medium speed until combined. 9 cups of confectionery sugar would have been way too much. I ended up doing 3.5. Then add 1.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Raise to medium high and beat for about 3 to 6 minutes. Now Martha recommends investing in a rotating cake stand, a long serrated knife, and an offset spatula. So I just got this cake decorating supply kit off Amazon for like $19 instead of purchasing everything individually. And it came with piping bag and this cute little cake decorating manual that shows you what all the tips do. You'll want to glue or secure the first layer of the cake to the turntable with a dab of frosting. I took a page out of Ina Garten's book and just did a store-bought cake mix. I read somewhere in order to take the top off of a cake to level it, you should use like toothpicks and fishing wire, but honestly the round table kind of came in handy here. As you see, I just kind of shimmied it off and did my best guesstimate. This is definitely an exercise in trust the process. Martha recommends we brush off any loose crumbs with a pastry brush. I don't think that's what this is, but it's what I had on hand. And honestly, this is all going to take longer than you think, so just give yourself time and grace. We're going to start with a crumb coat, which is a thin layer of frosting before we actually ice the cake.